Now, I know we say people crash out, but this time this guy actually crashed out. For those of you who don't know, this is Mr. Prada, and now Mr. Prada is a TikToker. He's went viral for stealing other people's content and also just posts his videos where he just lip syncs. Right now, Mr. Prada is allegedly on the run for doing something pretty heinous. And now I know you're wondering, why is this guy in the news? You know, why are we talking about him today? And basically, Mr. Prada decided to spin the block on his old therapist. Now, 9 years ago, this therapist basically was caught touching some Minecraft miners. And now, if the story couldn't get any crazier, the guy actually stole someone's car. He stole someone's car and just fled the scene. Apparently though, there were signs that this guy was just mentally unwell. He has said many times in his TikToks that he is mentally unwell, unstable, bipolar even. And now a lot of times people use these things to get, you know, sympathy points and basically have people feel bad for them so they can get money, you know, get some followers. But it seems like this dude genuinely was off his rocker. Now, I'm not saying what he did was right, but also I can see where he's coming from, you know? His therapist took his butt, so he took his life. Now, whether or not that's an equal exchange, I don't know.
Breaking tonight, police are looking for a person of interest in a Tangipahoa homicide investigation. They say the person that you see on your screen was the last known person to have been driving the victim's car. Officials say he sped away from a traffic stop and ran after crashing the car. Yesterday, the body of 69-year-old William Nicholas Abraham was found. Police say the Baton Rouge therapist died from blunt force trauma before being dumped next to the highway.
On Sunday morning, their brother was found dead in northern Tangipahoa Parish, his body wrapped in a tarp on the side of Highway 51.
I can think of many great books.
The family says he was well known in Baton Rouge and used to appear weekly on WBRZ.
Well, now apparently, right, if this guy actually is known in his place, it is because he is a toucher. This dude likes to offend the S3X. This dude isn't a good guy by any stretch of the imagination. This dude is a degenerate. This dude is, let's just say I don't mourn his loss, you know? In 2015, this dude was accused of touching a minor, groping a minor, and now he's found dead in where the fuck this place is. And now I did get it a little bit wrong. The story goes that this dude went to basically his therapy session, somehow was able to basically blunt force trauma the guy, you know, get him out cold, stole the victim's car, right? I don't know how he did this without anyone seeing him, but was able to get, I don't know, man. Sheriff's deputies Monday arrested a Baton Rouge therapist accused of inappropriately touching an 11-year-old client during a counseling session early February. The boy told investigators that the therapist, William Nicholas Abraham, 60, groped him on February 3rd. Abraham is a well-known local therapist and is a former Catholic priest who has written and performed contemporary Christian rock music in the Baton Rouge area. Ambu described Abraham as a private practice therapist and counselor. I would hope that people reserve their judgment about this thing until the end. In an interview with the deputies, the boy said Abraham told him not to tell what happened during the therapy session, according to the sheriff's office report. Catholic priest told me everything I needed to know. Plus, if this is the same individual, I fear the therapist did more than grow. People are speculating that since Pablo was 11 years old back in 2015, and that is when, you know, the therapist groped that young boy, people are assuming now that that young boy was Pablo, which would make sense why 9 years later he would want to go spin back. And now people have been saying that the signs definitely were there. I do believe so. This dude definitely was kind of off his shit.
Life is a prison. Get me the out. Like, I just woke up yesterday. I woke up yesterday. I looked at the ceiling. I said, ah!
I don't know if he wants to be Kanye or if he's been listening to too much Kanye, but definitely he needs to put the nitrous oxide down.
I got bipolar. I'm bipolar. Yeah. Y'all never seen anybody that's bipolar before?
See, I was trying to hide it, but it just slipped out.
I was almost perfect.
Good morning. Ezekiel 36:26 says, I will take away their hearts of stone and give them hearts of flesh. And 1 Corinthians 13:13 is a well-known prayer. Faith, hope, and love.
And see, no, shit like this pisses me off. Obviously, you know, it is a pretty common thing where we have these shills right here. You know, these people that are gonna sit there and tell you all these proverbs and shit like that. And in the meantime, you know, they're touching, you know, some Minecraft ores. These people are absolute scums of the earth, you know. It's obvious why this dude is 6 feet under. I really do have no fucking remorse for these people, you know. Honestly, rest in piss. We don't care. This dude was definitely touching other people. I don't think this was a one-off thing. Honestly, it's truly sick how people like this can really sit here, you know, talk about the word of God and then, you know, know, in their free time, you know, be diddling kids. Obviously, he'll either see eternal damnation, you know, he'll see the fucking lake of fire, or he's just gonna be rotting, you know, with the fucking worms and shit. So in conclusion, this dude really did crash the fuck out. He really spun back, you know, took him 9 years, but he came back solid, you know. He is on the run. He's definitely gonna face some time. Definitely his life's probably ruined now, but at the same time, he didn't seem mentally well. Like, he didn't seem fully stable, so I can only imagine what would have happened if he would have continued going on. And now whether he was right, I really don't know. You know, I can definitely see where he's coming from. It's better now is that this dude is definitely 6 feet under. There is no coming back. There is no respawning for this guy.